Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. It's the 3 o'clock pop in. Y'all come on in here and tell me what y'all cooking. Oh, I want to know what y'all got cooking. What y'all doing, y'all? Come on up in here and let's chat for a few minutes. Yes, y'all. Y'all had enough time to be done slid that turkey in that oven. Yes, y'all. Come on in. And when you come in, y'all, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Yes, but yes, y'all, come on up in here. While y'all playing. Yes, while y'all are playing. Yeah, y'all, come on up in here, put some stuff in the chat. So I can tell the people what y'all doing, what y'all cooking, what y'all done got cooked and stuff. Y'all pop on up in here. And if you do, you do. And if you don't, well, guess what? Your girl will pop off. And most certainly will. And yeah. But y'all come on in here. Hey, Miss Ashay Jones. She says, hello, everyone. Hey, Miss Maria. Good Wednesday afternoon, y'all. Yeah, it's good Wednesday afternoon. What y'all been doing? Y'all got it laid out? Y'all laying it out, got it laid out? What's going on? Miss Maria, you cooking? Is you gonna be cooking anything? What you got going on? Get on up in here. Let's talk about it. Hey, Miss Faith. Good evening, Edward. Miss Faith, you still at work? Huh? What time you getting off today? My goodness. Hey, Miss JB. She says, hello, everyone. Still working. Ooh, what time y'all ladies getting off of work? Oh my God. Ooh. I hope y'all got somebody else cooking. If y'all had to work today, oh my God, today is the day that you do the prepping and the preparing and stuff. Oh my goodness. They could have gave y'all the day off. Miss Shay said, hey, everyone, still works. Miss Maria says, I don't do the desserts until Thursday morning. Peach cobbler, brownies, cinnamon rolls. Ooh, that sounds good. Mm. And I'm not even a sweet eater like that, but that sounds so good. Oh my goodness, y'all. Wow. Mm. Who's making banana pudding? And I, if I would have a cake, I would want it to be that old fashioned chocolate cake we used to have way back in the 80s. Um, hey, Miss Denise. Miss Denise gonna come up here and talk to me today, y'all. Get your butt on up in here. Why you playing? Um, I want one of them chocolate cakes, y'all. We used to have Sunday dinner and we used to have fried chicken and y'all know all that food they used to cook for Sunday dinners after we get out of church. I want one of those cakes. I do it when I get home at 9. Oh my goodness. Oh, Miss Faith, you gonna be up all night. Jeez. Wow. Hello, love. Hey, Miss Denise, I love you too. Y'all, I've been trying to get Miss Denise out here to come up here and talk to me. Cause she got some stuff but she don't want to act right. But it's all good, Miss Denise. I still love you, girl. Mm-hmm. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Y'all, the streets and the traffic, man, I can't do all of this, y'all. It gives me anxiety or something. I'm just, uh-uh. I don't like being out there like that. Nope, I do not. But yeah, shout out to the people that's in that kitchen hard working, preparing the meals for their family and getting things right in order. Don't y'all be in there burning up no stuff now. The DoorDash most of the time now. Oh, I don't do DoorDash. Uh-uh. Excuse me. Oh, no. I can't, Miss Maria. Miss Denise is around there being lazy. Won't pop on up here. Um, I did go out for a few minutes. There's too much traffic out there, y'all. Miss Bliss says, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, it's too much traffic out there. And then the lines, I told y'all, around this time, the lines in the store gonna be too freaking long. Man, I ain't got that kind of good patience. Mm-mm. Let me, let me go early in the morning. Hey, girl, hey.
Okay, I had
Miss
to
Flo-
unmute my, I had to unmute myself. Hey, love. Hey. I'm up here briefly
I,
for a brief minute.
oh, no, you did not come up here and put no time on me. Did y'all hear what she said? I'm up here briefly. I'm up here briefly.
I'll be the shout out in a second. But
Look at that. Laughing is
but you called me to come up. I said I'm gonna be respectful. I'm coming. I'm my sister called. I'm coming.
yes, but laughing is good for the soul. So, Miss Fuller here. So I know you like to laugh. So, ain't no need to being sad and depressed and all of that. So get yourself on up here. Miss Maria says, "Gee, I will DoorDash in a New York minute. It's cold and rainy today. 43. I'm still staying in here. Ooh, girl, I know that's the truth. I don't like cold weather. You like cold weather, Miss Fuller?
I mean, no, I don't like it. I pretty much like the fall. But if I had my choice between cold and hot, I would do the cold because you can wrap up versus if you in that heat and you just can't get cool for nothing. So yeah, I rather the cold, not too cold, but
Girl,
cold.
give me the hot because I ain't nothing. I'm not I'm about a buck 05, so give me the heat and let me put my little cool dress on and let the cool air blow and that's it and that's all. I don't like being cold. Nope. Mm-mm.
Exactly.
Not at all. Not at all. So are you still looking at the show or is you blacking out?
Oh, I've been blacked out. I've only I only looked at the show through I only deal with the show through listening to other folks or something like that. I might catch a clip or two, but just fully going in and watching it anymore. Not because
Mm-hmm.
until I own know that this is just not a show anymore. It has leapt over into real life, the disrespect, I do advocate for women and children, DV and SAs and all that. I do. Being a
Mm-hmm.
recovering victim myself, I'm still recovering. If people don't understand, those emotional scars after the physical scars leave, the emotional scars is there, and people don't realize.
Yes.
I don't care how much counseling. I'm still right now to this day looking for the right type of counselor to help me out. You know,
Yes. Thank you,
it is.
Miss Maria. Y'all hit that like button. Yes, when I tell you it takes a long time for those emotional scars to heal. Oh my God, y'all. It takes a long time for them emotional scars to heal. I used to could hear people say, give me physical over emotion and I didn't understand that because a black eye or this or that somebody gonna see it but they heal quicker than the emotional scars. The emotional scars, man, that stuff lasts for years and years and years. Miss Fuller, I guess you're on mute again. Miss
I hear
Genealogy
though.
says, yeah,
Yeah,
she
I go.
says, afternoon, all come on down to South Florida. The weather has been nice these past few days. Going to the beach tomorrow. You know what, Miss Genealogy, I'm about to be upset with you. We ain't friends no more. But anyway, you enjoy the weather tomorrow. Is you gonna have Thanksgiving dinner?
Who me?
Miss Genealogy. Miss
I,
Fuller, what you think about Kimmy and her new attitude?
I don't even think that's no new attitude. I think that attitude been there all along. Whatever. However, I kind of peep wind of that unnecessariness mess right there. What I don't get with Kimmy is how is it the disconnect is for me. This is what I'm trying to say dealing with Kimmy. How is it that you seem to have been going through the same similar situation that this woman is going through, Mel is going through, and you don't see the need to stand in the defense of her. If you had an ex that threw you in and out of the court system and did this to you and blah blah blah, why are you so much on the side chick side? Why are you with every standing with folks who's trying to tear her down? Is it because you're bitter? Is she
Mm-hmm.
bitter? Is she's bitter for the fact that as she may have felt like nobody stepped up for her, but it's about your attitude, boo. How you expect for anybody to if she's doing if her attitude is showcasing right now, and at the time that
Mm-hmm.
she was being victimized, if her
Mm-hmm.
attitude is hey, we coming for you to defend you and you defend the person who's the predator, then I see
Mm-hmm.
why you by yourself. I see why you went through it by
Yeah,
yourself.
but she didn't have nobody taunting at her on the internet and stuff like that. She didn't say that. She just said that the man, uh, what he did.
Exactly. And I think he did that for whatever personal reason. We would never know because again, she don't disclose much of anything. But they got so much a mouthful of when it come down to her personal stuff, is want to lock and key, keep it tight, keep it locked. But when it comes for Mel or anybody else, she got plenty to say, especially when it come down to Mel. You want,
Mm-hmm.
you so where she so bougie, she show this, she so that. Love, go somewhere and get yourself together. Because for one, didn't nobody tell you to chase Maurice down, knowing that this man was married, knowing that this man and his wife was still trying to work some stuff out, but you helped prolong their situation in the sense of if him and Kyle was trying to get back together, because I know
Mm-hmm.
how that goes, because it was happening in my. I don't want to talk about that, but I know how that goes. And if they was trying to fix up, so you know how men are. We separated, but we in the house together. I might want to stay here. I don't know. Well, let's see where it goes. Whatever. But if you have an outside entity that's pulling you away from the household, while you trying to fix your household, then
It
that's
makes
what
it
happened.
harder.
Right.
It makes it harder.
So then at that point, Kawa let go. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't blame Miss Cowell for letting go. Baby, you dodged a bullet beyond, and she knows it. She know what type of man she was married to. She know how Maurice was. He'll leave, come back, leave, come back. And I guarantee you that wasn't the first time. How much you want to bet? I'm willing to bet my lottery women when I get it. I'm willing to bet I- that man, if he calling Kawa, it ain't just really about her they son.
Right.
He's trying to put his foot in the door, but this woman is married, and he already know that. And I guarantee you, that Negro is doing stuff another ways behind it. But one thing about Miss Kawa, she ain't finna put him on blast. She could, and I appreciate her. I appreciate her for the
Mm.
sake of herself and her son. She ain't really could stepped out and put this Negro on blast. But we ain't got she ain't got her. She ain't got her. He doing a better job of it by herself. All she can do is sit back and know that she did what she was supposed to do as a wife, and he went
Wow.
right. So now here's the thing: Kimmy wanted him. She got him. I don't like her attitude. I mean, I don't care how she try to flip flop, flip. The way I feel about Kimmy, because I'm explaining something. I used to love Kimmy when she first came out. Let me say why.
Everybody did.
I
But
did. I love Kimmy because I felt like, oh wow, this woman is not into that mess with them. Kimmy was not. That's how I took it before I had to go back and watch it some more, rewatch it, put it like that, rewatch it. But when in the beginning, when we first took a first look at her, I was like, dang, I like Kimmy. She's not in the internet. She's not on no beef with nobody. She keep them out of her mix. She stand when they be out there acting a fool. She just sitting there being quiet. Had to go back and look at some stuff after listening to some content creators and people were saying what they're saying. I was like, wait a second. And they were like, go back and catch her shade. I go back and look again. Oh, she really was shady. Well, damn,
mm-hmm.
she shaded so hard, y'all. She hit me and the other person with the shade tree, and I wasn't even in the face. I was like, well, damn. So, and ever since then, it wasn't just about. And some people feel like, oh, because she made the bougie comment. No, it wasn't even just about that. It was just how she
Mm-hmm.
was moving. It was just how she was moving. And then when they made her, we gonna say that when somebody gave her the talk in the family, and they made her pick a side. Because let's be clear, y'all, they made her pick a side, and
Mm-hmm.
she picked that side for her boo. and she decided to go full barrel, full blast, going coming at male. But what she do is she pulling a coming to a mirror. I mean, not coming. If y'all ever seen Harlem Nights when Arsenio Hall was mad at Quick because his brother and everybody was out there talking about blah 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 blah, and that other dude just standing there talking about pow pow like that. I was laughing. I said, "That's Kimmy." Kimmy, everybody hollering and blowing blazes, talking noise, and Kimmy may be like, "Yeah," and she'll throw a shade or two, or she throw some slick and stuff like that. It go something like that to that factor, and she act like she ain't done nothing. Throw a rock out of hand. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, Miss Kimmy. Either I
I
feel
hope
like
Mel drag her for filth on that reunion. I just hope she do. Miss Genealogy says, nope, I never liked Kimmy when she clowned Mel about the glass parrot gift. She was too shady back then. She was this was season one. Yeah, she's a trip and a half. But what Kimmy's getting ready to do is open up Pandora box on her own ours. That's what's getting ready to happen to Kimmy. And then Kimmy's not gonna like it. But Kimmy, all whatever Maurice does, she try to fix it and cover it up.
that's why. Because notice you pay attention, she ain't mentioning nothing about her husband. You ain't talking about nothing. Miss roll over and take it. I wish I would roll over and take it, because I didn't. I wouldn't. I don't, I wouldn't. I would. That's not advice I would tell any woman on this internet right now today. So my advice to any woman on this internet source today, ma'am, if you with a man, let's talk on the husband situation. If this is your husband, if that husband you done caught him cheating and he trying to make you a side chick, don't do that. Don't be the number three up in the two situation. Don't do that. He
Mm-hmm.
trying to pull you in a threesome and you ain't asked for it. Leave that
Girl, you
situation.
foolish.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I told mine. I don't do that. I'm one me and my husband. That's how I feel. Me and the man I'm with. I don't care for them threesomes mess. Don't do that. Give me the option to walk out your life. Just say, hey, I don't want you no more. I found another woman. Cool, car, bye. When you found her, why didn't you take your bags once you had found her? Don't come back to the
Mm-hmm.
house. We would have been good. That's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to say, she trying to make it seems like um Kimmy trying to make it seem like, oh, okay, what her husband doing is not also bad. And if so, so what? Everybody was like, oh, Kimmy need to leave her husband. Yeah, we all know that. And so do Letitia. But these are pick me women. If you really
Yeah,
believe
because
they're
she's
gonna
saying the
leave,
same thing. She's saying the same thing Tisha's saying now. Without no proof, I'm just not going to up and leave my
it
husband. Mm.
sis. Now you know
Mm-hmm.
they got more proof than what we got.
Mm-hmm.
Because they first hand feeling it. They got the proof. They just
Mm-hmm.
they the type of man. Remember the question? Somebody asked the question. If you found out something about your girlfriend's husband, would you come and tell her, or would you just keep it to yourself and say, I'm not gonna get into that because she's not gonna listen no way? Them two heifers right there is the epitome of don't tell them nothing because they not gonna believe you no way, even though they got the evidence.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That
they been had the evidence. Hey, Miss CC, welcome. She says, hey, G Squad, Miss Fuller Mars and G Squad. Hello, everybody. Miss Fuller, what you doing? I mean, Miss CC, you cooking? And Miss Fuller, that old Marty.
Mm. Let me prepare myself because I told the Lord I wasn't gonna mess with no commune today, but I think He's gonna make me get on the commune, and I ain't got no crackers. Not that I need it, but I'm trying not to get the heavy commune out. That's called Hennessy.
Miss Fuller,
And
we gotta pray for. The last time somebody said that, the internet went left. So, Miss Fuller, what's your thought on old Marty trying to demand something? Do you think they need to revoke his
I think
last
they
paperwork?
do. They need to revoke him, and not only that, this man needs. It ain't just about because some people, oh, lock him up, lock him up, lock him up. Yes, he do need to be in bars. He need to be behind bars and lock him up. But because of what's going on in the prison system and everything, he needs to be there. What are y'all doing is teaching them to be more and more animals. And they're not getting no help. They doing this and then they doing all types of stuff. How are they able to do hits from inside? He really needs to be in an institution with strapped behind some doggone padded room with his hands wrapped around him
Mm-hmm.
with the right with some with the masking tapes and everything. That's what
Mm-hmm.
he need, and
Mm-hmm.
some electroshock. That's where he needs to be. That way we go be certified for sure. He can't get to nobody. He can't send no messages. He can't do nothing because he in a padded room where he can't call her or send his little dusted destined pan to go help terrorize this woman. And they won't get mad because she ain't her friend. And she won't take me as my friend. Girl, bye. Bye.
Mm, mm. So if you had if you had to toss something? Hey, Miss TC, 45, welcome. If you had to toss something up in the air, what would you say? And it's falling down. What would you guess, Mark? What do he want? What he want?
He It's not about the money. That's my opinion. If a lot of folks be like, "Oh, it's about the money, man." No, 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 no. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. He's a psychopath. His words every time he talk, he says, "That's my wife. Death do us part. That's my wife." Pay attention. He have said it in some interview. He said it to. He said it in some interviews. He said it even to Queen Sheba. It was. It was. It's my wife. And then he tried to recant it and take it back. Certain things he would say, when she say we over with, it's not. And he'll tell Mel it's not over. He even Mel have said we still married. We still married. That man is truly on that death do his part. She got away. You were supposed to do what I say do. You ain't supposed to go nowhere. Who do you think you are? Attitude towards Mel. That's what it is. Who you think you are? You think you're gonna walk away from me? Oh no, you're not gonna walk away from me. I'm Martell. I tell you when you gonna walk away, and you not gonna walk away. I'm with you for life, and that's it. That's his attitude. That's what I have to throw in the air on. Because some people say it's about money. That's a part of it. But the main hope, remove the money, and see what he doing. It ain't even with the kids. He could care less about those children. He wants custody of Mel. Let the judge go in there and say, "I give you custody of Mel," and watch how fast he be at that door telling her bodyguard, "Get the hell out the way." That's his woman. He'll come back. He'll hurry up and fan them papers. You see this? She legally mine. Boom. That's that type of mess. It's not about that. It's not about the kids or whatever. It's the back. It's the control. She got control of herself. There's some things,
Wow.
it's some stuff people don't understand. When you are a victim, and some people don't understand, victims are a victim no matter what the situation is. And some victims, just like grief, handle certain things differently. Who knows? If we seeing this on the open screen and on the internets and from the court readings, if we seeing this here, just this little tad bit, that woman was married to this man for over what, 12, 13 years, somewhere up in there. What
Yeah.
was happening behind those doors that her mom them don't, well, I ain't gonna say Miss Van don't fully know because that's her baby to confide in her, but what we don't know, what she has not came out publicly and said out of her own mouth, we don't know exactly to the extent of what he has done to her, but we know he did something and she chose not to blast it out. But whatever is in the courtroom, it's enough. We see that part. But if the walls could talk and the video cameras was up and the bar could have been up about, we could really see this man in action and what all he has done to Mel to make her say, "I would never, ever, ever, ever go back to him." Ever.
Mm.
Because it's not about the baby situation. It was not about that you went out and cheat. He was doing more behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Y'all see it with coleslaw. So we ain't gotta even much. You just sometimes you gotta put the pieces together. And sometimes you don't need that victim to come out and bluntly say. She don't have to speak that and she not ready to speak it. And even if she do, let me explain something else. The reason why victims like us don't like to come out and talk about what has happened to us, because again, people are always out there and saying, "Oh, she's lying, and why she didn't do this, and why she didn't leave, and why she," don't
It's
know.
not that easy
It's
sometimes.
not, and we're trapped now. We're stuck now. Because even when she have gotten away, she still is being hurt. She still is being targeted. You see what I'm saying? She's still getting
Mm-hmm.
judged. She's still getting judged behind the whole
Mm,
situation.
mm. Wow. Miss Journeyology says, let's not forget that allegedly pulled a pow pow on her when He released the video of her allegedly bullying him, I guess. Lord have mercy. Girl, I don't want that kind of love. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that's the way I feel about it, mama.
He got that crazy love. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, no, I don't want that love either. I mean, I want you to hate me. If that's love, hate me then. You
Yeah,
got
that's that obsessive, crazy love.
uh-huh. Hold on, I said,
Mm.
hold on.
Wow. 36 likes, 61. Come on, y'all. Pop out of the bushes and hit the like button. Yeah, y'all hit the like button or dislike button. And you don't have to stay. You can go on about your business. Miss Genealogy says it's been almost 5 years. If it's enough, us, I know it's enough for her and her kids. Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
It kind of makes me wonder, did he give her children because he loved her so much and they wanted to have a family together? Because I feel like she married him because she really was in love with him. She had kids with him because she wanted to start a family with him, and she loved her babies. She loved her babies. Let's get that clear. She loved her babies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but on his side, did you just do this to secure the bag and to control her? What was it? What was it? I mean, if you could just let me ask you, sis. If you could just get in his head and throw something in the air, what would you put off it?
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Mm. There's some other fools out here just like him, but they not out here just like him. But he is crazy for real. And any of us that was able to get away scot free from these crazy men like this,
Mm-hmm.
don't look back.
Because
Mm-mm.
I sit here and I wonder with him because again, like I say, I'm for him to being locked up, but he needs to be locked up in the sense of he can't reach her. He can't do anything to torture her. He also needs to be helped. Locking him up behind bars to give him enough time to sit there and marinate and contemplate a new plan is not it.
Mm-hmm.
Get him some help,
Mm-hmm.
get him the medication, get him um get him the help he need because the man is psychologically and he beyond chemically and imbalanced as they say it. He's beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
That man do not want a psych evaluation because he knows that there's a possibility because somebody has said allegedly that he really is some wrong and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think he don't want
Um,
that because they will find it. Go ahead.
yeah. Miss Fuller, Miss Maria says that Miss Fuller, I think he felt he could trap her with those babies. You remember he says nobody want her with 4 babies. Absolutely. He wanted her to have as many kids as possible. Rabbits Runner says at G Squad Mods and chat, hello, my experience was different. Once I finally started openly dating, my man got into that knock ass. My uncle's cousin, he left me alone. They want to stoke fear, I guess, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Alcohol Walker.
Hello, ladies. How you doing, Miss Fuller? How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, G Squad, what's going on?
Hmm.
Hey, girl, happy Thanksgiving Eve. We just up here messing around, chatting it up, seeing
All
what
right.
people
Hey,
cooking
Pat.
and what they ain't cooking.
Yep. Hey, Maria.
Hmm. Yeah, he did say that. I think he wanted her to have all these babies with his line self. My, that's
And
just crazy.
Rabbit's running. I feel you. I'm glad you was able to get away and you found you someone good. And that's what they do. It takes a real man to go after a narc. To be honest with you, and that's their problem. A narc is not gonna stand because I went back and I was watching last night a recap of when Martell was in Miss Van's face at that baby's party, and then turned around. And when Mel said, okay, it's still her birthday, you could come get your daughter after, but this is my event, my party for her, you store your own party for your daughter, whatever, and still like that. And he was in this woman's face yelling, and then he turned back around and went back inside. He only was there because somebody made a comment around the city, said that that at the time Mel had a male friend that she was dating, and he was at the party. That's why he bulged himself in there, but which was not true. But in the event that if it really was true, and she really had a real dude that she was really dating, I truly believe that dude
Mm-hmm.
would lit his light up and took him straight to that parking lot. It wasn't nothing they could have said to stop him but lighting him up. Because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
he run up on women. He's not gonna run up on a real man. And he run up,
Right.
he's
Yeah, Miss Rabbit's running says, I do understand everyone's case is different. I'm not overlooking anyone's situation. It's sad. Yes, ma'am. And the scariest part is, you know what, when we deal with people like this, um, it could do one or two things. You can try to get back out there and hope and pray for the best, or you can end up with another one just like him or even worse. So, to me that tells me they know what they doing, because this is a lot. Martell is too much.
yeah, he is. He too much for TV, if you ask me. He too much for society.
Because
If y'all ever want to see a real menace to society, you're looking at Martell Hope. And then again, another thing I want to shut down is the fact
mhm,
that and I'm gonna say this, and then we can let Miss Healthcare Worker talk. I love to hear what she got to say on the tape. Um, um, some folks are saying Destiny tipped him off, this and that, but somebody else had brought up something that makes perfectly good sense. It may not have been her that ticked him out. It may be the same people in that field that's been helping him in that courthouse could have tipped him off. Somebody is tipping this man off every time that girl goes down there or anything, whether he has a warrant, whether he has whatever, they're tipping him off. So that lets us know that is an inside legal person. There's somebody who's in that field, in that courthouse. Somebody in the law field is helping this man to keep eyes on her, and they need to find that mole, and they need to get them fired and hold them as the same, fire charges with him as that person as well. Because at the end of the day, whether it's the lawyer, whether it's a judge, whether it's the security guard, somebody at the police department, whoever it is, they need to find them, and they need to find them quickly before something turns a different way and it's not right. Because again, Melody's case, what people don't understand, Melody's case in that county, in that courthouse, is not the only case that is happening like this too. It is not. Unfortunately, it's not.
wow. Well, I'm gonna put my 25 cents on Destiny. And the reason why I say that, because she did have court on Friday. And you know how sometimes you may see me in the Dollar Tree and I never even see you? I feel like it was one of those situations.
I hear you, Miss
What you
Fuller. I do.
what you thinking,
Uh,
Miss Healthcare Worker?
yeah, I hear y'all. And it's a very good point. I'm not gonna push her out of the game, but I am gonna bring up Mrs. Fuller's point about people who are in Huntsville helping Martell achieve this stalker situation. He has got, in my opinion, he's got some people really fooled. Remember, he is Huntsville. That's his town. That's his hometown. So watching Melody and convincing folks to help watch her so he can prove his point and win in court would be one thing, right? I think people are doing
Yeah.
that, in my opinion. I think some of the people who Martell has known since they were young are helping him. They've gotten jobs in their hometown. They know their hometown well. So they know their circles, and their circles are tight. So catching them would be difficult, even if they do have a high paying job. I'm not going to put it past the people of Huntsville. I'm not going to do it. Because if they're not on Melody's side and they are for Martell, they will do it. But I also going to keep Destiny in the mix too, because she cannot be trusted. She lies and she's deceitful. So yes, that's what I think.
I just find it hard to believe that it was hey Ladon boo boo.
Hey, boo.
Hi, LaDon.
What
Love
you
ya.
Hey, healthcare
love you
worker.
too? I just find it hard to believe that somebody would risk their job for this food. What if
That's why.
Martell did for the community to make somebody go that far out for him? I
G
don't get
Right.
that
Squatties,
part.
you and I are longtime friends. Now, it may not be happening. You and I are longtime friends from since 5 years old, and I've known you for years. And this girl is now like just in what you and I perceive, or what I've told you, and I'm very good friends with you. You're like my family. You they may be caught in it, and they may be just not tipping him off in a way like, oh, they could be like, oh, I saw her down the street a couple like hours ago, or little things that they may not even clue in that they're doing, that he's taking advantage of. He could be
Well,
taking advantage of other people's conversations too. There's a
I
whole heap
agree
of
with
things.
healthcare though. My thing
Yeah.
is this: even if you grew up with somebody
Hmm.
from when you was 5 or 6 years old,
Hmm.
you know a person even deeper. So therefore, if you don't know his mental stability,
Hmm.
you being close to him and we see it from a distance, then
Hmm.
I'm inclined to say you just as cuckoo as he is, for
Yeah.
one. For two, we know there are crooked people that work in the system. Wally Bulger sent his nephew to school to be a cop so
Mm.
that he can have the insight on when they raid it or whatever. You know, Whitey Bulger. So
Hmm.
we know that there's crookedness in the system, but is it going to pan out? No,
This is it.
because when you're getting information a crooked way, you can't use it then in court for a good thing. So you're just setting him up. You're giving him information to fuel his insanity, and he's going to act out. So when he go to court, he's looking like a fool because he can't
Yeah.
use nothing those people say
And look at the
in
tipsy
court.
way he's been doing it, Ladon. All the times that he's ran in, he's always coming with some half-ass story.
And that's why it
Y'all
never
are y'all think
works.
you're helping, but
And you're
really
hurting.
you're hurting him more. But
Yeah.
they think they're winners because they're helping their pal Marty Mar.
I don't count Dusty out either because, like I said,
Yep.
there's a lot of snakes around, Mel.
Hmm.
A lot of them. So even if it wasn't somebody that grew up with him that was inside that work in the system, Dusty was around and she got court issues and she's over there a lot. It could be her too. So I don't put nothing past her neither. It's just so many snakes around her. And people should look at this more as a dangerous situation
Big time.
than something so light. Like, oh, he just wanted to. No, no, no. This is dangerous. This is getting
Mhm.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Who is the crew that's running with Martell? Who is the crew? Who is the crime crew? In my opinion, there are people that are helping. There are the enablers. They are the people when I'm running on the treadmill that are putting the donut under my nose. These are those people that he's got a crew of people helping him. Who are these people and why aren't you being caught? You need to stop.
I keep think because it's not
Wow.
a crime to be there for your person. Morally, they can question them like, why would you, you know, even talk about the situation with him when you know how it gets them? But other than that,
Mhm.
morally they're not right. Like his mama, like the advice his mama give. It ain't criminal. It's
Ma-
morally wrong. You
it's
know.
the minds of Marlene running around helping support him. Some of those same older women, yes, some of Marlene's partners in crime too. The
That's why
group
the
of
Scott
older
brothers
women.
got out. Don't think
Yep.
they listen. The Scott brothers said, "Oh, he's going way too far to the left now." He ain't even
Yeah.
rational. You know what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
people that's around him that's been since 5 or 6 years old should see he's not a rational thinking
Mm.
person. And if they okay with it, it's because they are too. And they're gonna come crumbling down just like he is and lose their jobs,
Mhm.
their pensions. Is it worth it going in somebody's file and giving somebody the victim's information?
Mm.
Or
Is it
know
worth
that
it?
every time she comes to Starbucks, you're calling from that Starbucks. She just came in. I don't trust
Okay.
none of that crew.
That's
None of
why
the
I'm
whole of
glad
Huntsville.
Mel. That's why I'm glad Mel be on her p's and q's. And let me
Hmm.
tell you something. Self defense is a mother.
You keep pushing the person, you keep pushing the person, you keep pushing the person. You can see me at Starbucks all you want to. You better not approach.
Hmm.
Okay?
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow. Man, the way y'all just put that out there, it made it even that much more scarier.
It
It
is.
is. Women, if you can, I think everybody should take lessons to learn how to carry a pow pow and
Yep.
get
Me
it
too.
legally. I think all women should carry.
Yep. I agree.
Mm.
I totally agree.
Wow. Y'all hit that like button. Miss Doreen says, in my opinion, I believe it's destiny who told Martell if his friends are in courthouse, smart to have it out in the media that Martell is stalking Melody so they can get caught.
Right.
Mm. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah,
Aunt Greta says
she's
this
part
is
of the
an
mix.
extremely dangerous situation. Someone is going to get hurt.
Yes.
Yes.
But you see, they
Mi-
don't realize that these older women who want to pass Marlene the information, allegedly, in my opinion, or see, oh, we've known Marlene all our life, we know her boy, her boy, her boy. Pass him the information. Oh, I saw her. Like the haters that come together are the people who are helping to fuel his attitude and his behavior. And
Hmm.
every time he gets in trouble, it's still her fault. But you told him that
The
she sits down
cheerleading.
every day at the park at 3 with a friend. Why are you telling that information? Is it your no? They just want to give him the information because they've known him forever. That's our peeps, not her. I think that's what's going on, in my opinion.
Wow. Y'all please hit that like button. 94 watching. I think she said 30 or 60 likes. Y'all please hit the like button. Miss Lily says the same people that are helping the narc are the same ones he may end up turning on and harming. I said that too. Miss Lily.
Yeah,
Mm.
Because when
he's
his
building
back's
a
up against
lab
the
of
wall,
information.
yeah, but when his
Yeah,
back is up against the wall, ain't nobody safe. So I hope the people that's helping him, just like Miss Lily said, know that he will turn them in if his back is against the wall.
absolutely. So and so gave me this information. I
Hmm.
have it here in a text. They
He'll
sent it in
tell
a
it.
WhatsApp. He'll
He'll
tell you
tell
to
it.
scare. All because the need to be around Melody is so great. Narcs are like that. Never.
Oh, wow. Miss CD Debbie Hayes, she says, hello, everyone. She might end up hurting him.
What I
Hello.
said, because
Hello.
a person
Yeah,
can
Okay.
take for so much.
Fight
Okay.
or
yeah,
flight.
absolutely.
When you are in that situation of fight or flight, you know, she may not fly. She may fight. And then what?
Listen, I'm
Okay.
asthmatic. I can't run, so I ain't got no choice but to stand there and fight.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Honeybee. Miss CDW says self-defense. Miss Honeybee says, but when Martell gets his sentence, the only thing that will be said is it's all going to be crickets, and Martell will be all alone. Yes.
Let's see how many
Um.
people visit him.
Yeah. I think by the time she come back, I hope he's in court, and they on it. They way to locking him up because he really somebody need to save his life, put him in the
Hmm.
mental institution, give him what he needs, and to do something. Somebody. Miss Genealogy says, and Miss Lily, exactly. Just look how Marceau is turning away from him because Martell is coming at him now, airing out his mess. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they thought they were safe as brothers doing these type of foolishness when they were married all together, but he made the mistake. And because he made a mistake and they didn't, he's also angry at them for not being able to ruin their lives as well. So that's what
Because he
he's
got
trying to do with
caught.
them. Yeah.
Don't get
That's
mad
that.
because you was being disrespectful and
And
outlandish.
reckless.
Hmm.
Reckless. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Mm.
his own fault, Marty Mar.
Because he used to say it was bros before hoes. Now he don't got that concept because now he's ready to tell on the bro.
Yeah, and they don't want him around at all. And plus, don't forget, Marcel's working his way to Man of the Year and to I am the leading man of this space now. Get out of my way.
Miss Doreen says whoever told Martell when he goes to court, he is going to tell, then they be in trouble as well as the co-conspirators. So Mel has to attend the court with him on Monday as well. Yes, she
If
do.
they calling her, if they're calling her for, if it's her turn to testify, that's the only day she has to go is when she needs to be there to testify. Other than that, if the case go on for 2 weeks, the trial go on for 2 weeks, they only gonna use Mel one time because they probably got other evidence to present. Mel is just a witness. It's not her case.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? When I said hopefully he'll be in court, and they'd be like, I forgot she had to be there too. She was subpoena as well, so she'll be
Mhm.
back from um LA by then. So
Mhm.
prayers
Yep.
up for 'em. But
What a breath
I
of
think
fresh air to be in LA for a week away from the foolishness. I love it
yes.
for her.
Hook your
I love
Miss
it.
Don, do
family.
you think Martell has pissed that DA off at this
Oh
point?
yes. Oh
Mm,
yes. Oh
that was a
yes.
big mistake.
Oh, yes, that was a big mistake. How dare you challenge her or try to interrupt the process? That is the process. Every DA meets up with witnesses beforehand to sit down and go over the questioning and stuff like that. And they explain to them what's going to happen on that day when they get on the stand. Every DA has to do that. That's the process. Who are you to question a victim? Not only a witness, a victim and a witness, why she was sitting down with the DA. How dare you? That DA is not, that's intimidating a witness.
Yeah, thank
It's
you, Miss
trying to
Lily, for
intimidate a
becoming a
witness.
member of the G Squad. Thank you, greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry, Ladon. Go ahead.
That's okay. Thank you, Miss Lily, for for joining the backyard.
Yeah, not that
Yeah.
backyard. We having a backyard party though.
We always be
Yes.
on the porch in the backyard. You know how we do.
Oh,
But yeah,
wow.
I think he might even get it. He could get it. I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying that he could get another charge. Tampering with the witness.
I,
Mm,
Intimidating the
I
witness.
want her to haul him in and say, listen, you came up here screaming as to why this person needs to speak with me. Who told you she was here? Because it doesn't make any sense how you would know that. You weren't
right,
magically
right.
passing by. You weren't just
Well, he
cruising the
could lie
street.
and say he was. The DA wasn't out there to see when he
Hmm,
was passing by. He could
All of a
lie.
sudden, you pop up and question this woman. The nerve of
But
you.
there's cameras everywhere, healthcare worker.
True that.
Right.
There's cameras everywhere, healthcare worker. In the court, outside the court, on the corner, at that store right there, that one. So if they wanted to get a private investigator to go and collect all those cameras from those times, if it gets that deep, they could, and it will prove that he wasn't there, and whoever the culprit was in that right there.
In there, exactly. Yeah. So keep it up, y'all. Just keep it up. You're playing with
Miss
fire.
Genealogy says, I want folks to remember that Marceau um, allegedly, per the Paramore, helped Martell cheat by paying her bills, car note, rent,
Yes.
etc. Marceau helped to destroy Mel's marriage.
Fact, fact, fact.
Well, he aided and abetted
Fact.
Yes.
Very true.
Wow.
because Hotel
Y'all,
did that.
this is some deep shit down in Huntsville, y'all.
Hmm. In this little old town of NASA.
hmm
Y'all, this he ain't gonna be able to enjoy Thanksgiving, and don't let Sunday come. Lord, he done peed in his pants because tomorrow's showtime. Tomorrow is Monday. It is showtime.
I know them
So
kids is happy. Gee, they like this. Last year we had to split one turkey leg. This year we get to have a feast with mom. Them like they eating
hmm
good.
I'm telling you,
yes,
this
and
year
no,
is
you
mom's
didn't.
year.
Them
What?
kids
Let me
is
tell you.
loving it. Oh, like yo, we got choices. Like we don't have to split the turkey leg. We got
Look,
choices.
I got it down here talking about Martell going to jail 12 too.
Telling you.
Oh my God. Maria says that genealogy. I have been screaming that every time Tisha claims Mel tried to destroy her marriage. Yes, she makes me sick. Hey, Miss Kathy, you at work today? She says, hey, y'all, don't forget they can obtain his phone records and see if the phone pinged in
Yeah,
the area near the courtyard when she was there.
that's true
Oh
too. That's
Just
true too.
wow.
my
It's
God.
many a ways. It ain't
Wow.
like it used to be. The technology is so different now. Everybody hit that cash app.
Jesus.
Help G Squad tomorrow on this early Black Friday sale so she can get some creams and stuff from 7th Avenue. Hit her cash app up.
Yeah, hit her cash app up. She's supposed
No,
to be
hit the
on
cash.
there.
If they look, they want to hit the cash app up, hit the cash app up so I can go to North Carolina. How about that?
Oh,
But
that too. Oh, you. Oh, yeah. I thought you probably was already on your way. What are you waiting for?
no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Journeyologist says not one turkey leg. Ladon.
Child, please. And they had mashed potatoes, the box ones.
Rabbits running
Wow.
says don't worry, Martell will tell on them if there's help. He gonna have all of them in it Monday. Marcel,
Exactly.
Maurice, and all of them, right?
That's why they
Thank you,
mad. They
Miss.
mad you
I see
dragged
you,
us
baby
in.
girl. Thank you. Not all of them.
They look, that's why they mad. They're like, why you dragging us into your mess? But let me tell you
Hmm.
about Marceau. Marceau slick. Marceau already worked on Tisha. He already said, look at how he lied about Mel with this and this. You know he's
Hmm.
a liar. So whatever he come at us with, don't let him come in between us. We're one. We're one. He's a liar, so don't believe nothing.
Exactly.
Don't entertain it. Tisha's already mind manipulated,
Mm,
controlled by Marceau. So no matter what he
Brainwashed.
say, if Coleslaw and Hotel don't bring out the videos, the woman, the phone number, the phone texts, Tisha ain't gonna believe nothing. It's just hot air coming out your mouth because you mad, as far as she's
Exactly.
concerned.
And she'll never believe you. Yeah. Brainwashed.
She will not
And
believe him unless she see it in her face. She needs a picture. She needs the woman to say, "Here go my phone. Here go the texts. Here go this." That's the only way. Other than that, he can say it till he's blue in the face. It's too late. It's too late. You
wow.
should have did that in the beginning, dummy.
Yes, Rabbits running says Mel is telling them she fears for her life. In my opinion, if she don't, she better start telling them that.
No, she
But y'all
did.
remember when Marcel started saying, telling Martell to his face, "You such a liar." He was setting it up right then.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
Melon said that she fears for her life. Yep, it's all there, documented.
It's documented. She said, "I fear for my life at this
Hmm.
point."
That's right.
Hmm. Pretty soon he gonna be paying her security bill, her
Can
personal
I tell
security
you?
bill.
Fight or flight. Yep. Hey, baby girl.
Hey, baby
Wow.
girl.
She says, "Hey y'all, my black ass at work. You still at work, girl? I thought you was done. I wanna go home."
Oh, we want you home too, Bill.
Hmm.
Miss
Hmm.
Lily says Tisha would need a live reenactment to believe it. Yes, but I'm
Yes.
telling y'all,
Yes.
Marcel saw what Martell was getting ready to do, and he started setting it up, calling Martell
Hmm.
a liar. If it come out of
Hmm.
Martell's mouth, it's nothing but a lie. Yeah.
Right. La
He
la la
saw
la
several
la.
ways to take down Martell, multiple ways. In
Hmm.
his, you messed up your marriage. I didn't mess up your marriage, even though I was a culprit. I was a part of it. I didn't mess up your marriage because you went
Nope.
out and had a baby. Me
Because
and my
Marceau
brother, we
didn't
went and
let
got vasectomies.
no, because Marceau didn't let Hotel mess up his marriage, so you
That's
can't
right.
blame him. You did
Yep.
that, Hotel.
Yep.
You and that Paramore slash I got you, I'm sure, a whore.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Look, y'all. Think about this for 1 second. Do y'all think that Marceau and Gatormouth was messing around in the beginning, and then Marceau hooked her up with Martell? I mean,
Hmm.
I know it's a possibility.
Now say that again.
I said, do you think Marceau and Gatormouth, Covert, Arion, was messing around in the beginning, and then Marceau hooked Gatormouth up with Martell to help take him down? I'm telling y'all,
Or
Coleslaw
just to
been in the
pass her
business.
around because he was done with her. I believe it.
Hmm.
You know why, G? You know why I believe it? Because she always says, "Oh, my soul, like me, we cool, we cool. Hotel don't want me around him. Hotel don't. She don't say he don't want me around. Um, Chris Fletcher or Maurice. It's my soul. He
Mm-hmm.
don't want her around as if he know that's the threat. You know what I mean? So I can see that allegedly, in my opinion.
Wow. Yeah, I think Coleslaw was brought in to help to destroy this right here, because y'all know how cocky Martell was in the beginning. So I think that's what
Hmm.
happened.
I don't think it was a
And then
plan. I think
I
they was just too dumb, and he really just think he had it like that, and Mel was gonna keep falling for it.
I think he looked at it like Tisha and them staying with he used Tisha as the thing a lot, and I think he looked at it as well. Marcel was cheating on Tisha, and Tisha still standing there, and no matter what people brought to her about Marcel, she still won't believe it. So he felt like that Mel was gonna do that too. But here's the situation: your cold head, disrespectful tail bird called her personally, called on the phone, kept calling, and you put him on the phone, blah, 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 all that type of mess. All of that type of mess. So of course she was like, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm leaving. So everybody ain't Tisha that's gonna sit up and deal with that boo. Tisha know her man cheating. She was all that her you trying to come for my marriage and all that mess. Girl, the whole world ain't nobody right now at this point, more so is to come out and tell the truth and show who he messing with. Right now, we really don't. We it ain't no really. We don't care. We don't care now. We just want y'all to leave
Right.
Mel alone and get keep y'all mouth off of her and go on in the woods with your brother and live y'all happy, miserable lives and leave this woman alone. That's all we want. That's
Yes, absolutely. Baby girl says I think bottom road done dumped off in baby girl, you is crazy. Gobble them balls. Baby girl, I cannot with you. Ooh. Maybe that's why come she told Marcel to tell Tisha, you better shut up or I hurt your feelings. Y'all forgot about that,
Mm.
didn't
No, I didn't forget about that. She sure
and
did.
she and didn't she say that to Wanda too? Yo,
you?
somebody
Yes,
correct me
yeah,
if I'm wrong.
yes. She better shut up or I hurt her
Mhm.
feelings. And what they do? Shut up.
They ain't said nothing else. Not even they rat tail
And then
mama.
and then she say, oh Lord, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Miss Maria says that Lily, oopsie. I misread it. Well, thanks for gifting the membership. Yes, thank you, Miss Lily. Thank you so much. But yeah, Cobra been in this thing for a minute, y'all. And it didn't start out with Martell. I think it started out with Marcel.
I believe it because I believe Mel said that. Mel said I done had these problems till they started running. He started hanging with y'all.
And Tisha sitting up there at that table looking like a fool. I started to slap her.
Yeah,
Mm,
and just like Miss Fuller said, he thought Mel was gonna be a teacher. Okay, and just like Kimmy accepts that Maurice might not come home every night. She accepts she married a younger man who's wild and still want to be in them streets.
Can you believe, LaDon, that she said that Maurice was a partier before
Yeah.
she married him? So
Mhm.
she expects him to continue to party.
Mhm. 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 How
Man,
how desperate? How desperate do you look as a woman to listen? Even if he partied when you met him, he should love and think of you so much that he don't want to party as much anymore.
right.
Okay, that's how it
That's
works. That's how it works. It's not about you changing a man. It's a man wanting to change for you.
so. LaDon, do you think Martell will be able to have this put off? Let's just hypothetically speaking, that he didn't want to just didn't want to go to court on Monday. Could he
He
have it
can't
put
just
off?
not show up. He'll get a warrant.
Okay, okay, okay. I was just checking.
Mm-mm. He ain't got a choice.
Mm.
He ain't got a choice. If they have to roll him in the wheelchair, he will be
Oh,
in that courtroom, or they will issue a bench warrant.
because that's what he wants. Miss Genealogy says Kimmy speaks about Maurice like a mother speaks about her son. It's just
Yep.
a weird dynamic to me.
Ilk.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's ilky.
Mm.
You still got the sniffles?
Hmm.
That's, that's what she asked him the other day. Last Saturday, you still got the sniffles, but in a baby talk voice.
She's settling. Oh God.
Yes, she is. In its most desperate looking way. She's like, just don't even realize. And I hate her face when she's
Mm-hmm.
looking straight. She think because she's looking you in your eyes and her face is straight that you can't read what she's feeling. Oh yes, I
Sadness.
see through you, biatch. I see through you, honey.
But wait a
Why
minute, y'all.
didn't you put this?
How about this? All of a sudden now, what we in? Season 9, season somebody, don't know, really don't know. But she all of a sudden wanted to say to Carlos, the stuff that's being said in the confession need to be brought to the light. But all that stuff y'all said about Mel and Tell, now all of a sudden when Mel says something about Maurice Lemonhead, Martin Luther King, bald-headed fool, okay.
Right. And you know
Now
what
you
else,
want
Kim?
everything to be brought to the light. To my, she should have. Why
Hmm.
didn't you say what you had to say about her in her face, Kimmy?
That's
Ex-
right. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. I'm tired of them saying Kimmy say how she feel. No, she don't.
No.
No, she don't. A lot of times, most of the time, she take the silent route. Let's not go there unless she got to defend Tisha. Okay.
He
Let me tell.
silenced
And you
Kimmy
know
a
what else?
lot.
You know what else I don't like?
Hmm.
That, you know, they can sit around and have meetings and talk about Mel situations or what they
Mm-hmm.
think of it because she
Hmm.
don't even deal with y'all after the show for you to know her ins and outs of her real situations.
Hmm.
You gossiping about her. But when she uses her scene finally to talk about some stuff that's going on with y'all, you got a problem with it?
Exactly.
Bitch, please.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You old jealous hoe.
Yep. I'm telling you.
She's
He
jealous of Mel. She's
Yep.
jealous
very
of her.
over
Flat out,
time
it's
her
proven.
jealousy has grown.
It's
And
proven.
there was one time, of course, we all saw it when she told, Tisha, I would never have been friends with you or have nothing with you unless, we were married to these brothers. But I think when she got home, Maurice was like, stand down. You need to stand beside your sister-in-law. Stand down. And from then on, we've seen a whole other Kimmy, a betrayer Kimmy, a messy Kimmy, almost to lying Kimmy, in my opinion. Okay?
Yes.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope.
Wow.
She's always been sneaky, though. It just slipped me. Just slipped me because in the beginning I was for Kimmy. Let me tell you, I was like, "Look at Kimmy, you stand it up for yourself. I love it." But it's after that happened with her and Tisha, it was a different Kimmy to me anyway. But it
Mm-hmm.
slipped me. I think she was always sneaky.
Yeah, but it
She
goes back
was.
to healthcare work. It goes back to remember when she said something about getting an apology or something from Kyle, and Maurice said, "Look like you're gonna be having a meeting with Kyle," and then the following Saturday, where we see her ass at having a meeting with Kyle,
Iowa did not apologize.
and she did not.
Why should she? You know what you did?
Absolutely.
And yes, I'm gonna continue and run around and call you a whore. Why she called you that? Why she called you a paramour? Because you actually did those things. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie for you just because you're on a TV show. And by the way, the TV show and all you people can stop calling me because I'm not going to come here and say anything different. Bye, is what she did, Kiowa.
She should have been thankful that Kyle didn't do a interview with some of these CCs.
Oh, I would
Um,
still watch a scandalous interview if she had it right now.
yes, yes, put
Yep.
her out there. Cause for some reason, Kimmy act like she thinks she's untouchable as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Genealogy says no. Go back to the first season and look at Kimmy's facial reaction. She's been a hater. Oh yes, absolutely. When she
I
was
agree.
driving to Mel House that day, to my she didn't know where she was going. Hey, innocent instigator, good afternoon. When she was driving, she said she didn't know where she was going. Oh, it's nice out here. Look, her and Tisha. When they rolled up at the Mel House, they were like, "Whoa, didn't expect that."
Hmm. What bothered me about Kimmy too was when Maurice was having that interview and she's to roll over and take it type attitude and comments that came out of Maurice's mouth, and you helped to back that up. What? I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy about it because she knows in her heart of hearts, in my opinion, that harm has been done to her in one way or another. Just to keep her marriage going, you wanted to allow him to take that place. You know you're in pain. You
Mm-hmm.
know there's something happening to you right now, but he and his needs still take precedence? No,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
no,
Mm-hmm.
no.
I don't know how many people were blacked out last Saturday, But when she sat down at that table with him to my some she didn't know how to help him or what can she do to help him. He looked at her like, be please get away from me. Like she just disgusted him. He just don't like her. And if I know if we can see it, she can see it too. She's just in denial. Kimmy, she's selfish. I don't think her mama them like him. Nobody in her family probably don't like him. He gonna hold that over her head as well. I mean, ugh. And the sad part, y'all, he ain't even fine. What's fine about Maurice?
I think they stopped liking him when he made that comment, roll over and take it, because I think he fooled them before, because he ain't around them all the time. You understand? But I think when he made that comment, which roll over and take it, I think that's when they seen him in a different light. Unless Kimmy went and said, "We're actors." He didn't mean it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Maurice is a
Mm-hmm.
good guy.
Cece says, I never liked Kimmy or Tisha season 1, episode 1, calling Mel bougie in her house while accepting spa treatments she paid and making her cry was was enough for me. I never
Mm-hmm.
saw it for them. Yes, ma'am. Out of through their asses, they had to go. Miss Genealogy said, yep, healthcare worker. Also, Kimmy tried to turn it on the viewers and said the viewers were saying negative things to her during the sea journey. Maurice is
Mm-hmm.
a cootie cat obsessed clown.
It's ridiculous.
Not a
Girl, you
cootie
are going
cat.
through the fight of your life. Why do you think I need to engage in that just so you can be satisfied? You can go out the door. And that's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I would have told him. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. CDW says, does anyone remember when Kimmy was on the porch crying because Maurice told her his ex was moving to the Huntsville? Yes, we do. And she went in there like a baby. Like that's it. See, he don't want that baby stuff, y'all. He looking for a grown woman. She got to be cuddled and all that kind of. Man, girl, go. Ooh, I cannot. Kimmy, go sit down somewhere. Go on now.
I'm surprised the DUI thing even reached or touched the screen. Because remember, they don't talk about their own lives at all. So I'm surprised he allowed this piece to come
He
on
didn't have a
to the TV
choice.
screen. Ah,
You said he didn't have a choice, Ladon.
mm-hmm,
No, because it was way out there in the YouTube streets, big time.
mm-hmm,
And he only touched it lightly.
mm-hmm,
Mm.
mm-hmm.
So do y'all think she was prepared for anyone that watched it, prepared for the question that Carlos asked her, even though he could have got a little deeper? Or do you think it was just all spare the moment?
Which question?
Anything, because we know when Carlos have her up there or any of those Scots, he don't ask those type questions.
Well, I think that he didn't. I think he asked questions he knew the answer to for some reason, um, for Kimmy's sake, and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you ask her questions you already knew the answer to? You know, you knew about the baby daddy taking her to court situation. That's not nothing new. So
Mm-hmm.
why did you act like it was the first time you heard it?
That
Why
you
did you
heard
keep
with his mouth
asking?
gaped open, seeing
So,
all his tonsils.
what are
Idiot.
you trying to
Careless.
steer the narrative off of the piece of shit Maurice is
Yep.
and steer it to a man we don't even know? But I don't know why that was done. So I think he didn't question. Yeah, his questioning was off again.
But of course, Kimmy threw out her responses. So did Letitia. Leticia, sorry, it's Bell Collector Letitia. She had her 2 cents to put in there too. And I think he strategically puts together each person, if you get what I mean, to be able to have good plays off each other. Do you guys feel that? Whenever he takes a Bell and somebody from Huntsville, it's a strategic plan, in my opinion. So the bounce off will be equaled out. So he's able to get the bounce off that he wants and the answers that he would want for folks to hear, in my opinion.
Mm. Y'all hit that like button for me. Please hit the like button. Share the video. Please and thank you. Miss Maria says, did anyone get the feeling Dustin wasn't here for it out at all?
I don't know. Dustin's doing weird. Dustin disappeared for a minute. He's back now. He gets up there. He says what he's got to say. He flirts with Carla. I don't know. Dustin's a whole problem anyway. We used to like Dustin, but he's gone right out the window for me.
Wow. Somebody said he was acting like that because Carlos don't pay him no more.
I think that he thought doing because he had his own way of reviewing the shows, right? So I think Carlos pulled him in on a pretense that we can make so much more money us together and da 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 da, like he sold everybody else, right? So I
Hmm.
think once he got in and he realized he had to be censored, I think Dustin didn't like that because people seen the difference. And Dustin on his own, and especially with the support he had for Mel, compared to Dustin have on Carlos's platform, and his platform started not, getting the numbers.
Dumbing down.
So I think he
Light
said
stopped shining on Dustin.
yeah, I think he couldn't take it. So Dustin stepped away and Carlos said, "No, I'll bring you back." And he said, "The only way I come back is if I can be honest. If I can really
Um,
come from my view."
the innocent said Dustin had to find himself again.
Because if you notice how Dustin is talking now, these last couple weeks here, that Carlos has brought him on as a co-host. What? This is Dustin from before. Before he
Mm.
was doing those segments and being all dumbed down Dustin and against Melody. Like now, this is from before Dustin. So
Hmm.
okay.
Miss Jessica says to her, he looks lost.
Yeah,
Journeyology says just a little off topics. Whatever happened to that show about the family realtors that aired on Friday? I've never watched, but I don't hear anyone talking about the show. I
we
heard it
got to
was
see if
a
it'll
good
be
show.
renewed. Right now, Huntsville is on. Bell Collective's on. When would we watch it? Normally, their time slot would have been the Friday at 8. So right now it's one of the ones that are in circulation. It's probably going to come back, but not right now because Bell and Huntsville are dominating those time slots, in my opinion.
Hmm. Mm. Y'all, I'm nervous myself, y'all. Today is it's Wednesday and tomorrow's man. Today do seem like Friday to me. That's one thing about the holidays. When
Hmm.
holidays come in, the day that it is doesn't seem like it's that day. It seems like it's a total different day. But
Hmm.
oh, Martell, you in trouble.
Eat all the turkey that you need to, sir. You're going to be locked up soon enough.
Ooh, healthcare worker. That means he gonna be there for Christmas.
Oh, we're not sad. Bye.
If all goes as well,
Hmm.
and we
I
pray
want
that
I
it
want a
does.
full. Although we know that the children are with me, which we're so happy about. I want to hear a reiteration of that there is a full custody order to Melody for the children.
Me
Um,
too.
the full, like, I just want to hear it again, even if it's temporary. I want it to be permanently while he's inside, and that all of the orders of protection are staying in place. He gets to serve time and also pay court fees. I want him to be able to, or have to, pay lawyer fees for her. You pay it now. I don't care if you don't got no money, but go find it when you get out. And this way, if that is the case, I'm hoping she can move away from Huntsville because that was her dream. Um, I remember when she left the stage and she went back into the dressing room. She was crying to her mom and she said, "I want to leave Huntsville." Y'all remember that? It was so pivotal to me. It was so poignant.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to leave. I want her to have that dream. You see, LA is her place in my opinion. LA, maybe Atlanta, but LA suits Melody.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. I hope and pray that that is her Christmas present. That would not only be her Christmas present, that be all of our Christmas present. Because I'm telling y'all, we've been riding this thing with her. Oh my God, every step of the way. Miss Journeyology says also a restraining order against the paramour too. I'm sick of her. Sick of. Not sick of her. I think that girl's scared
That
now.
would
She
be
ain't
best for the kids. Honestly, I think him being in a kid's life is more damaging than helping. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I really do. I think, they need to stop playing around. These kids are getting older and they need to make this a final order. Not everybody that's able to have kids don't mean they're fit for it or they're a good parent. Just like Esther, they go to jail and they can't be in their kid's life no more because they pieces of crap. He's the same. He'll do more damage in the kids' lives, in my opinion, than he can do good.
The innocent says Mel, Mel needs to move far away from Huntsville, from them lame people. Y'all know what bothers me the most? It still look like she has to cater to this fool. I mean, this is the life that he chose and the life that he wanted. Why I gotta keep rearranging myself just because I was married to that fool to make him happy? Man, I
The
couldn't I
laws in
couldn't do Mel.
Alabama are flawed. The laws in
But
Alabama, in
healthcare
my
work, I'm telling
opinion.
you, me and this dude be fighting. I mean, when you get mad, and you get that rage, she will whoop
Mhm.
him barehanded.
Mhm. Mhm.
She will really beat him barehanded.
You seen
I
that knife in the
agree.
wall?
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
she ain't put that there, Ladon. He got up there and stuck that up in there.
Hmm.
I know.
Uh, and the innocent says the kids need stability with their mom. Unfortunately, Martell is not a good example of at all. Absolutely. Miss Jessica says, I think Martell needs to sit down for a minute because that scene with him sitting on the bench, he looked what is that? Um I know the word, but I can't call it.
He looked paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal.
Mhm.
Uh like someone was looking for him. Yes, like he was scared, y'all.
Mhm. Mhm.
They both were looking over their shoulder.
Oh my God.
They was him and Destiny both kept looking around. Like
Mhm.
who
Mhm.
would walk up on us?
Mhm.
It was really weird. I see why Dustin called that out. That was a mess.
You see, that's Dustin's mouth. That's the regular Dustin from prior to what he was doing and all that foolishness. He just busted that out like he didn't care.
Yeah. Nah, healthcare worker. What was the good part with the way he called out old line Dusty?
Exactly. But
He
so
called
many
that
people
girl
have been calling
like
out her lies now. Marceau did it, although he's no better, y'all. I'm not saying that he's any better, but he did bust out that she's a liar. So now
ooh,
many people know that she's a liar. That's why Tisha's never going to be able to grow off a really close relationship with Destiny. I know Marceau is standing like a wedge in between that. There's no way. And Kimmy's not engaging. She's just not going to engage with people like Destiny who are low down and always trying to look to leech onto others. You think Kimmy needs somebody to leech onto them, especially as a nurse who makes decent money? No, I don't got no money for you, bro.
yeah, not at this point anyway. Hey, healthcare worker.
Hmm.
Did you see when he said that Kimmy not Kimmy, Tisha Destiny was only Tisha friend. They're not real friends in so many words.
They aren't. It's all for the show. The closeness is not there. Hence why Marceau feels comfortable in saying Destiny's a liar. She
Did
is
you
a
see
known
Kimmy's
liar.
face? I loved it. Did you see
Hmm.
Kimmy's face in her
Yep,
throat? Did you see the lump in her throat when she took a swallow?
big time. Gulp. She gulped. No swallow. It was a gulp.
Oh, I wonder did she run back and tell Tisha, girl, you better look at that interview
Yes,
with
sirree.
Tisha
Carlos
was
and Destiny.
watching. She was watching. It was live, so she got to watch it.
Ooh.
Yep. He didn't do
Uh,
a premiere. It was live.
yes, the innocent says you cannot tell me her therapist does not know. She be lying. If she doesn't, then she don't
I'm
need to be
sick of that
anyone's
girl.
therapist. They ain't no therapist. That's little cousin down the street.
I don't know who told this
That
girl to put
allegedly.
her therapist's call her license in jeopardy for this foolishness. Keep it up.
That's little Nene down the street, y'all.
Hmm. Dino, what are you doing, girl? Isn't the ethics board asking you what's this all
Some
about?
people got their licenses online during COVID.
True that.
So
True that.
they wasn't able to assess the mental stability of whoever was, because some people are just good test takers. Some
Hmm.
people are just good at certain things, but still got other issues going on.
True. Good at studying and good at test passing. True. 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 True.
Wow.
Some of the most smartest people are serial illers.
Yep. It's the truth, Ladon. I think I watch too much crime TV, but
Me too, girl.
Baby girl said restraining order for Dusty. She need one. Dusty be running.
he should get one, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult because there's been no like physical attack, right? It's going to be a little bit more difficult, which is sad, 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 sad.
Are you serious?
I don't see how they would issue it. They're both on a show. They would give in my opinion. Check me if I'm wrong, y'all, because they both work on a reality show. So that type of back and forth, hit back and forth in the court, would happen
Not
right on a
even
reality show.
it's
I don't
not
know
even
about
about
that.
the show. It's about it ain't a crime to not like
Hmm.
somebody and
That's
argue.
right. Yeah.
Okay? And as far as and it gotta be three incidents of like threatening, physical,
Hmm.
or some kind of stalking. And and it has to be three. And that's when they'll issue something like that. Other than that, because you don't like somebody's mere presence or because you seen them at the grocery store, you can't do nothing about that.
Yeah. And you can talk, and Dion and Destiny can go on and on.
But
However, I don't remember seeing them on Mental Mondays yet.
but if they can tie Dusty's harassment to hotel,
Hmm.
then she can be pulled in as somebody who can't be around her.
Melody or her children.
Yep,
Yes,
yep.
that's
But
right.
they got to be able to tie it through text messages,
Hmm.
videos, something.
And then
She
no more scenes with the two of them, right? I guess that would could knock her out
yes.
from being able to do scenes and that's a detriment. That is a huge detriment to the producers. It's a detriment. How are we going to write these two people in another group scene? Huh. Okay.
Wow. How do y'all feel about Nell call herself coming at Mel? I don't think Nell is really TV ready. You know, she do okay, but there's a lot of questions and a lot of things that she's not aware of. Does she know? And she could have leaned over there on Mel, but since she's saying that they're on break, you on your own. And I feel like Carlos really don't like her.
I think Nell is not as they're not close. They're not as close as Nell makes it seem. Nell also makes it seem as though she's the overseer of the group. This little
That's
four
Mm-hmm.
why
foot
she don't
nine
fit. That's why she don't
Spitfire.
fit healthcare
Exactly.
worker. She don't
Exactly.
fit. They don't need no old auntie in the group that's trying to
Yeah.
tell them everything, and because she done lived 100 years. They don't need that. She don't fit in. She's trying too hard to fit in, and it's making her look like a darn fool. Because even from people from other shows, when you mention Nell's name, they say, "Oh, Miss Nell. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Miss
That's why Kimmy turned around and
Nell."
looked at her like, I think I might be even older than you. Who are you yelling at?
Yeah.
I also, if I may add, I
Hmm.
I,
Hmm.
I also feel like when it comes to Miss Nell, I think Mel started looking at her sideways. Like the first time she looked at her sideways in the sense of you asked me to come to your house. If you go back to season 2, when she said you where she was like, oh Nell, I just want you to know Martell is here, and it was the look Nell gave her like you called me to come over to talk to you and Chris. Now I'm finding out Martell is there. It's an ambush. That's almost the look that I interpreted on. And then now you're looking at the situation where fast forward to now, we at this girls trip. You saying what you're saying, you acting up over a name tag. The woman still accommodate her, and then you get on the social media talking noise against her. I feel that Miss Nell never was a friend. When Martell say pick a side, she picked the side, and that's where she stayed.
And that's what she need to stay.
Right, Maria. Right. That's who they can tape with. That's right. That's who
What she
Destiny will
say?
be able
What?
to go around. It says healthcare workers, the producers will probably stick Narc and Destiny in with Midnight Hulk and Lockjaw. They could put Destitute in with Tissue and Rollover. Yeah, she's got other people to film with, but remember the dynamic of whenever Melody needs to come into a scene and it's all the women amongst the cast, it's going to be difficult to leave one person out each time.
And it's not,
Um,
and they don't bring too much. Their scene to be fast forwarded or walked away from.
that's
They
right.
need Mel in the scene. So if they gotta weigh it, they're gonna go with the core six than the newbies.
Melody hosting this girl trips were 4 episodes. Y'all, 4 full episodes. Nobody else got that with their scenes. They got like half of the time of like one episode. 4 full episodes of the girls trip were all because Melody was the organizer. Hello? And then the ratings jumped back up into the twos. They
Mm-hmm.
gotta see the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Dusty's
Wow.
delusional self would think it was because of her.
And that's why she's the Lulu. She's lost it.
Oh my God. LaDon, I'm just scared.
I am too, girl.
He pissed the DA off
But
for
we
real
gotta
though.
stay strong and we gotta believe and we
Stay
gotta
prayed
talk.
up.
Yep, and we gotta talk the words. He will reap what he sow. He will reap what he sow, and that's
Mhm,
just what it
mhm,
is.
mhm.
You don't keep getting away with evil like that. It just don't work out
Yes.
that
Over and over, even in your own city, Martell, they will come against you at one point in time. They will
way.
get tired, especially if they're in jeopardy finally. If the
Mm-hmm.
heat starts to come too close to the co-conspirator's door, they will turn on you, sir, especially if their job is good. I'm not
Mm.
chancing nothing for you.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be like you or him or us. So yeah, enough is enough.
I
Hmm.
hope they do lock him up, but again, my theory, he needs to be in a padded room,
That's right.
hugging himself real tightly, and he needs to have that the brain shocker going on, so that way we know for a
Oh,
fact that
electric shock, Mrs.
that
Fuller.
he
Electric
we know for
shock.
a fact he ain't going nowhere, and he can't be in those instant. He can't, because if he in a jail cell, he still
Hmm.
can get a phone or get somewhere, and he can taunt that girl, that woman. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. He can still send somebody out there and make a phone call. They do it all the time in Alabama. They got one in there right now that's in the cell with his brother that sent one that I watch on the crime show, that he literally from the jailhouse has sent out an order for 4 girls to get killed. I'm sorry, not to say that word. I'm sorry. For 4 girls to let some stuff happen. And they took them a while for the police and the DA to link that he was the one to place the call. They sent
Wow.
the order out, and these fools did it for some money that they never received. You see
Hmm.
what
Wow.
I'm saying? So I'm not to say that's what's supposed to happen with her, but I'm just saying it's too easy. In Alabama, it's the wrong state, but it's too easy to just, oh, I'm gonna throw him behind bars. Okay, he locked up, like he can't get at her if he wanted to. That's why I say put him in the padded room where there's no rubber. I mean, there ain't nothing but rubbers. He hugging himself every day. He's sitting there, He can't talk. He can't talk to
Hmm.
nobody but his
Hmm.
invisible friend.
Hmm.
He needs
Mm.
help. I may be joking a little bit, but the man needs professional help. He needs
Does.
Yes.
medication. He needs
Does.
something has happened to him in his childhood. I'm not
Hmm.
ooh loud. Please don't think I'm making excuses for this
It
man. I am
definitely
not.
has a
I'm
lot to
not.
do with Marlene. She's a big
And
problem.
she's not gonna say what happened. Cause far as she concerned, what she told that man, you don't need no counseling. You don't need no doctor. And blah blah blah. What he need, Marlene? He need a bottle of 2020? Cause that ain't working.
You a fool. That girl said a bottle of 2020. Mm. Wow.
Let's be honest. Mad Dog 2020 ain't no, even they say Mad Dog 2020 MD, that ain't no doctor. Okay, you need the professional. You need a real doctor that's gonna give him some type of stability. Let him know what's going on. Give him the right medicine. He might really just need to be on some medicine. Not to say he's gonna take it. He needs help because in his mind he don't feel it, and in his mind he is still married to Melanie. Melody.
But
He's
Miss
still
Fuller, if he's in that room, he ain't gonna have another choice. You say he ain't gonna take it. If he's in that room, oh, he gonna take that medication.
Yeah, he need that man that was on Family Business to rub it down his throat. The one the one that the Larry Duckett had hired. He need a Larry Duckett because that's what he acted like. But um Martell really he really do because in his mind, y'all pay attention to how he talk and he say some on some things. Or go back to them interviews he did. He literally said he was still married to Melody. He really did feel like that. Even when he ended his when she was on her date for the first time and she went out, and he ended his business deal to go at her. She said, "I'm not your woman anymore." You got that man told her he was. She was his.
Oh,
He
did
could
you
do
see
what
the way he stood there and looked at her when she said that? She said, "I'm not your woman no more." He stood there like he was in a attacker mode, like he was getting ready to tackle her for saying that. Yes, I
exactly.
saw that.
Exactly. So think about it. If those cameras would not have been there and they was behind closed doors, what have he would have done if she said that? Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you something. It just again it goes back to what I said earlier. She don't have to come out and say it to us. We ain't you ain't got to actually say those words, man. We know, baby. We watching. And some of us who've been victims like myself, we seen it. I know that sign. I know that look. I've seen it.
Well,
Done
Mel
dealt with it.
said she gives hints. That's why
Right.
she said we stand
Right, Miss
against
Dunn.
ABU, but she just don't get into graphic details because she takes in account of her kids might see this online one day. He doesn't. So
Exactly.
Mel, very much so, gives hints of some of the AB that's been on going on in their marriage and after.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
innocent says Martell is crazy and need to help. Same as Destiny, and Destiny's therapy is encouraging her behavior big time. She playing serious games. She does not need to be no life coach or therapist. I totally agree. Miss Jessica says Martell needs to go to prison and then straight to a lunatic ashlam crazy house.
Well,
Uh,
some prisons, some prison, what they do is, if you are a prison, like let me give you a prime example. Andrea Yates, Andrea Yates down here in Texas. She the lady who unalived her 5 kids, and I do still to this day blame not only her because she was mentally ill, but I don't give her a pass either. But I do blame her husband and the mother-in-law because that morning she's walking around the table talking and saying what she fits to do, and y'all still left her with them children. That right there, I'm just like I would have went on, with that's neither here nor there. But she's in prison, but they have her in her. They have an actual institute for everybody who's sent to prison, but you're psychotic, so you actually have that separate from the actual. So she's not in public population with the other prisoners. She's actually in the crazy part of it. The I think the what you want to call it,
I
medical
think it's
part.
the psych ward. The psych ward.
Yeah, that part right there.
Hmm.
So that's where she has been at, and he could go to something like that. If Huntsville don't have it, they have to send him. He got to go to another state anyway. He got to go to another state.
wow.
So then they would go to Georgia, right?
No, they probably won't even have him in close proximity. They
Maybe.
probably have him
Gotcha.
somewhere far out.
Far, far. Okay.
See, our jails up here in the city, we have different units for the criminally insane or mentally insane. We have different units unless they was um found guilty because of insanity, they would probably go to a hospital that still got wires and all that. But in our jails, there's a different floor or different unit for them. Just like there's a suicide unit, there's a when you're in protective custody, and a lot of high profile cases go into protective custody. There's gang units, they're all in one. But and you have on a different uniform. Your color would be different. It would be
Color is
orange,
different. Yeah.
right? It will show high risk, this, that, whatever. But um, yeah, that's how it is in the city.
Are you
Mm-hmm.
serious?
Mm-hmm.
Their uniforms match the day whatever.
Yeah. If
That
you're
that
No.
seg- that segments you. That they know where you come from because you got on
right.
khaki. You got on orange, you got on burgundy, you got on
Yes,
green, you got on blues.
yes. Burgundy is
Wow.
going to be in Connecticut. Burgundy is going to be the population, regular population color. Orange is going to be high risk. Green is going to be maybe protective custody. And then the other color, yellow, would be gang. It's like that.
Wow. Y'all please hit the like button for me. Please hit the like button. Um, the innocent says they need to lock him up and let him get evaluated in the
Yep.
jail. They will
Yep.
have him drooling on himself. That's exactly what he needs.
Yes.
Ooh. Miss
Yes.
Maurice says 91 likes, 128. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Hey,
He
y'all
might
in the
have
bushes,
already
hit the like button. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button.
he might have already gotten the psyche valve. Now,
You
these
think
types
so,
of
healthcare
things
worker?
are, well, these types of things aren't normally shown to the public. That is normally confidential because they have to
Right.
take that into
HIPAA.
consideration. He
Hmm.
might, yeah, exactly. He might have already had it done. And if he passed, we're not aware because they have to, because of HIPAA laws, just exactly what LaDawn said. You can't be in his file in that way.
But we'll know by the actions that they're going to have to take due to that.
Yes, when they start to read out the court documents, it'll be inscripted in there in one way or another to
It'll
make us
say, oh,
aware.
he lost custody. Mel will have custody now. It
Hmm.
will say,
Hmm.
um, visitation monitored, and
Hmm.
that will give us a clue that that test didn't go too good.
Hmm. Or even
Uh,
down to due to reports.
let me
They'll
let me read what
emphasize reports.
baby girl wrote. She says, "Yes, auntie, when I was in mental health ward after my deployment, I guess she's saying because she wrote one after the other. They put me in a teal uniform and others and in orange. Oh wow. Mm.
Yep.
I don't care what color they put him in. And you know how we see on TV where they have him on the bus or whatever. If they got to medicate
Hmm.
him to put him on the bus and take him to wherever he needs to go, that's what he needs. And he
Yep.
needs to be away from his
Hmm.
mama so that she cannot be in reach of him. Because to
Hmm.
me, it's looking like she's more of a hindrance than a help. The innocent says we will never know if he did. You may be able to tell how his behavior is if he is medicated, but we will not find out. They have passcodes on their records. Yes.
Do you think he will reach as far as prison and not jail? Like he'll go like prison, like he's getting like a good old time, like because
Well,
I don't
a
know if he'll
year, I
go
think
that far.
it's a year or 2 years or more, you go to prison. You stay at
Prison
the jail with like 6 months because it's
months,
like
yeah,
it don't make no sense. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Right, right. I don't know if he'll go to
Wow.
prison, y'all. That's
Well,
just,
Ladon said he
mm.
done pissed the DA off. So,
Yeah, he did.
they
He
gave
did.
him what, 6 months, 6 months and more or less suspended sentence the first time. Now he wanted this
Hmm.
trial. So it could be more added on. Who
Hmm.
knows?
Hmm. Huh. We can only hope for prison.
I mean, yeah, we can, but like I said, he don't need to be in no kind of proximity of his mama.
Hmm. My
Because I
Lord.
think he probably done booked up at her. She's scared of him.
Hmm.
There's a lot of kids that do that to their parents and stuff. Never know.
Hmm.
Maybe they can issue that they do with family therapy because she need help too.
Hmm. Oh, she would never go. She's so. Hmm. They all have to
Mm.
want to change. Huh.
The innocent says Martell was scared in New York. He will definitely be scared in jail. Please go to jail, Martell. If that happens, y'all, Martell probably try to, do some stuff to himself.
Ain't our problem.
Say that again, Ladon.
Sorry, that ain't our problem.
Hmm.
Miss Maria says when I worked at the hospital, each unit had a different color scrubs, especially the maternity ward and the psych ward, so they could easily tell if you were supposed to be on that floor. Oh yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Mm. Well, y'all, to me, it seems like that's where Martell wants to be in prison. He doesn't care anymore. He feel like he done lost it all. He don't have nothing else to lose. It is what it is at this point. So
Mm-hmm.
he don't care.
You can't save him if he don't want to be saved.
Absolutely. Absolutely right. And it seems like he does not want to be saved because he just feel like he's untouchable. Hey, V sis. Nobody can tell him
Hey, V
anything.
Boo.
Hi, my sister V V V.
Yes, but it's sad and it's bad that it has come to this point. Um, so much. It's just been a lot. It just has been really a lot of stuff over the 5 years, and it's been what almost 5 years now, and he's still at it.
That's why I
Mm.
think only prison will stop him. What else will stop him?
Well, I love it when you're up here and we have like prison questions or stuff like that, and you voice your opinion um on it, Ladon, teaching us some stuff, that a lot of people didn't know or was aware of. But yeah, I'm like Miss Fuller. He need to go to the padded room, y'all. So when he go to the padded
Agree.
room and they highly medicate him or whatever, so how do they determine when to take them off of all of that medication, y'all? Because let's think about it. If you're so highly medicated, you're drugged out every day. Um, how did they bring these people back?
V said drop the link. Well, I think, in my opinion, some people, that's a hard question because some people got to be on it for the rest of their life. And some people can eventually get weaned off during therapy. They'll know the changes. I don't know. But some people might have to be on it for the rest of their life.
Mm. Hey, girlfriend Chronicles, she says he likes booties, brownies, so let him enjoy wearing orange. Girlfriend Chronicles, don't come here with that mess. Miss Maria says at G Squad, they wean you off to see how you behave. Oh, wow. The innocent says Carlos is playing games, and we see what happened on Sweetie Pies with the sun and the signs was all there. Yeah, now that was another sad situation.
Yep.
Oh my God, that was real bad. I sure do hate that. But he won't quit. He just won't listen. Nobody can't tell him nothing. I don't hear that fool.
It is what it is. Because, like you said, that Sweetie Pies thing, that was very tragic. Okay. Somebody really lost their life.
Mm.
I
LaDon, can
mean,
you imagine how that girl and them people is feeling that
mm,
was
mm,
involved with that?
child, that was deep,
It was.
twisted, unwarranted. But the girl's out now, and hopefully, um, she really repents and she did the work and continue to do the work to be a better human being for her kids. That's all I can hope for because she was willing to be used for $1.
Wow, y'all hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button, y'all, and support the channel. Miss Maria says at G Squad, they were saying Tim was planning on unaliving his mama, y'all. For
Yep, she
money?
was next.
For
Mm-hmm.
money?
That
Money.
girl, $10,000. That girl,
She
ten
got
grand.
paid for
Yeah,
which her part, so she ain't
yeah.
innocent.
Bad.
That's true. That was true. That wasn't really alleged. That was true. But the
Mm.
problem with Robbie, because again, she's another Marlene. I hate to say it, y'all, but she's another Marlene. My boy, my boy, my boy. You couldn't
Mm-hmm.
tell her. She saw some stuff. Don't get me wrong, because I was down here in Houston. I'm here in Houston, but when he used to come to my job, I used to work at this place called Restaurant Depot, and he used to come there. Him and his friend Bruce, they used to come in there, and they had to get all their supplies when they was opening up the sweetie pies out here. It didn't last out here because they wasn't right. They didn't set it up properly. And we H Town, we a different breed. You don't have your soul food stuff right now. We support, we support. If y'all don't got it together, they gonna let y'all know and they gonna go off on you. And that was what some of the situations. But she even came down here and shut this down because she didn't even know this was open. She came down here and shut this location down before they could even get it up. because she knew nothing about it. So that's what he
That's
was
when he
doing.
was sneaking.
Right, right. To meet Tim in person, and I met him in person because me and my god sister, we was going out on his butt because he came in that door like, baby, his attitude was like, I'm on TV. That's what he told my boss and them. They was like, who? My boss was like, who are you? I say he's from the members of Sweetie Pie. She say, and he'll run up in here, he get dealt with out here, baby, because that's how we do in the H. And we on the south side, we were rolling. And I say, Mr. Tim, I say, calm down, because he was getting back with him. I say, now you don't want the H-Town girls out here. We'll light y'all up. I don't know where you from, St. Louis or whatever. We'll light y'all up. So go ahead on and stop acting up. And by that time, he started, he was like, I'm the boss. And his demeanor, y'all, I say all that to say, his demeanor was something else. And I actually heard the interview of that girl. What's her name? Erica, to whatever the girl that
Derica or something.
yeah, she said that well, according to her, and I'm not sure how it all went, but according to her, she was like, she wasn't really fully aware of what he was doing. He told her to text him or tell him where his nephew was, and she did all that because she was a stripper. So y'all know how sometime in that world, that underworld, they want that loyalty to that person. So whether she knowingly did it or unknowingly knew what she was doing, at the end of the day, this man took out his nephew, and he literally broke into that house and blamed it on his nephew. He said that the boy broke in his mom's house, and that's what he told Miss Robbie, that the nephew broke in, took the money, and all that. That boy didn't do that. It was Tim that did that, and he tried to tell her that. But by that time, Tim had already put that insurance policy on him, and he was talking too much. So he was okay. I'm gonna go ahead and unalive him first, and he was going for his mama because he put her in insurance too. They found the insurance policy. He put her in as well. Oh, he was going through the
Wow.
family. That's why his brother, what happened to his nephew's dad with the Sweetie Pie son, that's questionable, or what supposedly had happened to him. So I'm not sure
So
exactly.
was Tim the only child?
No, he had another brother, but his brother, his older brother, has already passed away. He was unalive. Again, that's questionable. That's why people are looking at Tim like, did you have something to do with the brother? Because if you
Mm,
talk, depends on who you want to talk to. If you come out here to Houston and talk to, because this is where all the nephew, the one who just passed, who got unalive, his mom and grandmother, all his family is out here at H Town. So if you come out here in Houston and talk to the grandmama and the mama, they'll tell you something different. They tell you Tim has something to do with that. But again, it's still a mystery of what happened to his son,
wow.
to Tim them brother, because they don't talk about him as much, and they kept their mouth off of him. Yeah,
Hey,
Wow.
Boo.
Hey V, let
Hey
me read
V.
this baby girl. She says,
Hey,
you
don't.
can't something you can't. She says, I'm on my medicine for life. I also want a normal life. I don't want to be a burden on nobody. Well, you won't be no burden over here on the G Squad.
that's
Just know that,
right.
baby girl. We love you over here, girl. What you thinking, Miss V?
Hey, I had to come upstairs and get off and lay my arm down because it was like it's so cloudy here and it's wet and it's gloomy, and you know that and this arm do not get along at all.
In that dampness.
That dampness, and it's like yeah, I told my baby daughter I'm going upstairs later because
Wow, y'all put some love in that chat for baby girl down there. She know we love her up over here. I don't
We
care what
do.
street I don't
yeah,
care what street she driving on YouTube. She know to park up over here because she gonna get some love. We love you so much. I do love you anyway, so much, baby girl. Miss Yobo said the nephew was so nice in person. Tim had everyone scared of him. Remember how he did Jennifer on Basketball Wives? Oh yeah, they did say she went with him.
Hmm.
He was stalking her, right?
yeah, he was stalking her.
Mm,
Mhm.
wow.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't believe everything she said neither.
Jennifer,
And
she's
the
so
dog,
time
the
machine.
choices she been making make you want to go, hmm.
she keep on messing with criminals, so she just keep on picking off.
Wow.
They've got their own channel. They've got their own channel, the two
Yeah,
of
Who?
them.
Do y'all remember?
Jennifer, Jennifer and CG.
Do anybody remember what was
Of
the
course they do.
do y'all remember the other nephew name? Miss Ladon and Miss Hellcat, his other nephew.
Uh-uh.
There was one more nephew. Y'all remember? The other boy that was whoever watched Sweet by it was
Charles,
that one. I haven't seen him. I haven't heard anything on him, but he was the only one that was standing up to Tim. They said he wasn't scared of him.
Hmm.
Wow. Mm. Miss CDW says in a mental hospital, patients who are at risk are often heavily medicated. Baby girl says they didn't believe stank breath when they said hips was crazy.
Hmm.
Who is stank breath?
Jennifer Williams.
Oh, is that what they call her, stank breath?
Big Hips is
It's
Sweetie
Tim.
Pie's son Norman or
Tim.
whatever his name is.
Wow. he recently tried to bond out or something, didn't he?
I think he tried to appeal, right?
He tried to
Something
appeal.
like that.
He tried to appeal and it was denied.
So did they give him life?
I don't
I
know
think
what.
so.
Yeah, he did get life, but he's still trying to appeal it. He's still trying to appeal it. From the last I heard, he was. I don't know. Let me correct that. I don't know if he still is, but the last I heard, they said he was trying to appeal it, and some of them had got denied or something. So I think he's still trying to appeal it. Maybe I'm not sure.
Wow. Lord, I tell you, the human body is in the mind and stuff. Oh my God, y'all. Our baby girl
The
says, yes,
wicked
God. They
thing.
said that breath is like a baby diaper. Baby girl, I'm not fooling with you today.
Wow.
That
Anybody
joint
heard
is
G Ladon? Y'all heard from Aunt Debbie how she doing?
I thought,
I haven't heard from her. I mean, I was on the piano with her a couple of days ago. I mean, the chat,
Hmm.
but I haven't heard from her today or
That's
yesterday.
the last time I saw her. Hmm.
yeah, baby girl, get your chair. Yeah, she called me the other night. She was doing good, She's still having to go to doctors and follow-ups, appointments and stuff like that. And, depending on what it is, not my business to tell. But sometimes it just take a toll and she, just maybe need to lay down and rest. And,
Yeah.
she's probably listening,
Hmm.
in the bushes to the lives and stuff, but not necessarily getting up there. So, you know.
Oh, long as she's okay.
But she was okay when we talked the other day. Uh, y'all got y'all food ready. Y'all got that food ready. Y'all got that
No, I
food
ain't got
ready.
no. I'm taking my time. I ain't in no rush.
Y'all got
Hmm.
them greens. Got the house smelling good with them greens and the pies and all of that.
I can imagine. V, how far have you gotten so far?
Um, cutting up,
The innocent says she googled it. He got life. Tim got life.
Ah, okay.
cutting up, and pulling the meat off the smoke meat, the smoke stuff. What's her name? I got the oxtails in the crock pot.
Mm, delicious.
My big daughter, she here from Maryland. My sister be here tomorrow. So my
Nice.
baby daughter said, "Ma, what time you want me? What time you want me? What time you want me to snap?" I said, "Your raggedy ass peas," and she said, "Yeah." So she gonna do that. And, I'm just taking my time because I can't do too much. My dominant hand arm is the one that I got the shoulder messed up on.
Oh no, yeah.
So I really can't
Wow.
do too much.
Hmm.
And I'm not
Wow.
ready to take that medicine. 'Cause that medicine takes me out of here, baby.
Oh my God. We know Cheryl right now. Her kitchen is hot.
Uh,
Yes, 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 yes. Baby girl says, I'm not cooking. We are serving Thanksgiving to the drivers tomorrow till 2. Oh,
That's
that's a
nice.
good gesture.
Mm.
I'm
Is it
only
all being
making
catered?
banana
I think she
pudding.
said the other day it was all being catered. Miss Charlene says, now I want oxtails. Thanks a lot, V.
you're welcome.
Oh, we're gonna have some at my aunt. I'm going over there, so all I gotta do is bring the the banana pudding.
Hmm.
Thank God, because I don't cook like that no more.
You making banana pudding?
Yes, I am a big giant one.
What?
They like my banana pudding.
So do you bake it in the oven or you do the
I am
put
an
it on
old fashioned girl. When I do my pies, I do my pie crust from scratch. Yes, I am putting it in the oven.
Yep.
with the egg white.
Yes, a baby girl. Cracker Barrel is catering, but let me tell you, Cracker Barrel, you can't even order online today or tomorrow. You can't call in your orders. You basically have to go there to the store. If you're just trying to get a single meal, you're gonna have to pay for it then, like you ordering the big Thanksgiving dinner and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot coming behind that. So
Wow.
don't just pop up there at Cracker Barrel thinking you're gonna get in and all that kind of stuff. But um they said a lot of people have put the orders in like over 2 weeks ago, and some people were coming through today picking up their turkeys and all of that kind of stuff. So I can only imagine about tomorrow. I haven't heard anything about Popeyes or whoever eyes or whatever. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, it's Thanksgiving Eve. I was just hopping on to chat with y'all for a little bit. Learned a lot. We had to order like Monday. Oh, y'all got y'all's from Cracker Barrel, baby girl? Mm. Y'all probably had to order like two. How much was the meals from Cracker Barrel, baby girl? I don't know that part now. But yeah, I'm just ready to see Monday. I wished I was living near Huntsville, y'all. I would be sitting in the courtroom if I could. Um, so much has changed now in the courtroom. Y'all know you got to go through the little things, and then if you got your phone, you got to put your phone 400 watt, baby girl. You have to put your phone in a little lock, and then you got to pay some money to lock your phone and your key. Girl, so much have changed to go in the courtroom. Lord, I hope and pray I don't never have to go in there. Mm-mm. But anyway,
$400.
y'all,
Is
huh?
that 400?
The
That
hospital had a metal detector.
Really?
oh damn.
Girl, I couldn't believe it. I had to
Oh,
empty my
that fancy.
pockets like I was going in the courthouse.
Yeah, that fancy place you was at. How's things going with that, LaDon?
She's doing all right. She's home. She still got the catheter and the little bag strapped to her leg. I took her to get the dog medicine today. She's all right, holding up.
Hmm. That was a lovely hospital, I'm telling you.
Oh, y'all
Yes.
have it's okay to feed the dryers around. Okay, all right. All
That
right.
was yeah, she said around $400. My goodness, girl. How many jackets y'all get? Oh, Jesus, that was a lot. Yeah, LaDon, that hospital was fancy. My goodness, girl. Who was there? The president?
No, but let me tell you, I don't think $400 for a whole meal is that much. Because if you think about what all the sides you're buying and the seasoning and all of that to cook it, no, that's decent. But how many does it feed? A family of six, family of four? What?
Yeah,
As high as things now, that's a family of two.
I agree with you, LaDon, because when you buy the seasoning and gotta buy this and gotta buy that, man, you walk out the store with two bags and done spent about $300. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got a fancy hospital in the burbs. Okay, Miss Maria. That place LaDon was at the other day, it was nice.
I wasn't even. They ain't even look like a hospital. Hmm.
What did the rooms look like, LaDon? Did she have to share a room or was she in a room by herself?
No, well, there are people that don't have to share a room, but she had to.
Oh, wow.
It started off rocky. Oh, look at her iPad. It's too loud. She don't got no headphones on. And then she gonna call me later. Her and the lady exchanged numbers, and now they buddies.
Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. You know, sharing room was way in the what 80s and the 90s. When you went to the hospital, you shared a room with people and stuff. So yeah, that was nice. But yeah, y'all got anything else to say?
No, I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. A blessed one. A blessed, a blessed Turkey Day, Thanksgiving Day. We all thankful that we met each other online and got this sisterhood with some. Um, yeah, that's about it.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
be
I'm
safe,
thankful.
G Squad on the road. Be safe. Be
Yeah, while you're
careful.
driving.
Gee, what time you leaving?
Uh, Girl, I'll probably be gone by like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
Mm.
Yeah. But
Yep. Safe
Miss Fuller, you
travels.
got anything?
Hold on. Yeah, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Enjoy your families. And if I don't get a chance to speak to y'all or see most of y'all on New Year's, just happy New Year's to you as well.
Oh,
And
you gonna see me?
I'll
Cut that mess out.
oh yeah, I'll be calling you and speaking to you. But I told you I don't be on these streets no more. It's not, and I do enjoy the time that I had over here and the ones I had connected with and sisterhood with. I do appreciate that. But I just want each and everybody have a lovely, holiday and the ending of the 2024.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, Miss Healthcare Worker.
Thank
Oh,
you.
stay safe, y'all. Have a good time. Stay prayed up. I'm praying for all of you to have a wonderful time for your families and those who are alone. Jump back on in the YouTube streets. There's places that we can be together, in fellowship, and so you won't be alone. Sometimes when you're missing family members, it's a hard time, but come on to the YouTube streets and be with your YouTube family. Love y'all.
Yes, absolutely. Because
Ciao.
I will be settled, and I know I'll probably jump on sometime tomorrow just to check in and check on people, see how everybody's doing. Thank you, Don. I love you, Sissy. But yes, everybody, y'all be safe tomorrow. Enjoy your family, the ones that can. Just show love, y'all, because we never know the last minute, second, hour, whatever. We just never know. So,
you be
um,
safe. Call me when you get down there. I'll
I
probably
will.
go.
I'm so thankful that God has allowed us all to meet and, fellowship and enjoy. But like I said, once I get settled, I pop on just to see how everybody's doing. Thanks everybody that came in, came on. Y'all, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit that like button on your way out. I love you. Thanks to my members, new members, and all of that. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.